Hey guys, what is up? It's Spherical here, and we are back with The Ancient Magus' Bride, episode number 11. Now, last episode we got a whole bunch of backstory on Elias, and a whole lot of background to his character and mystery. And I feel like this episode is going to follow suit. The thumbnail has him looking badass. I guess you guys can't see it, but it's right here. Yeah, you guys can't really see it, but Lovers Ever Run Before the Clock is the episode title. I don't know what to expect going into this, but hopefully some more backstory. I'm watching this on Crunchyroll, and I'm starting the timer. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is actually the second time I attempted recording this. The first time I accidentally recorded the audio for the opening, which was I messed up. And I record them both to one track just because it's easier for me that way. I can just upload it straight out. But yeah, so that's great. Still haven't set that up yet, so that box is still just chilling there. Don't know when I'm when I'm going to, but yeah, we'll leave that at that. So we are. Oh, something in my eye. We are almost halfway through the show. We are almost. Let me see here. Sorry. Where are we here? Look at this. We're on episode 11 of 24. We are almost halfway, guys. Ugh. Apparently there's already talk. Oh, not talk, I'm sorry. There's already fans stating that they hope there'll be a season 2. So does that mean there's enough content for a second season, or are they just speaking words that don't mean anything? Alright. Lovers Ever Run Before the Clock. Where are we left off here? Are we still... Okay, so this is present day. He's not sure of himself right now. He's second guessing what he's even doing. While he was in little Elias form. That's his official form name. I'm calling it a form, you know, little Elias. I think that suits him. But now he's not little anymore, is he? Or is he still little? Oh, he still is. No, he's a little bit taller than he was before, isn't he? No, he's still little. Okay, so they traveled. Okay. Yes. I don't know why I find him so funny, but just everything he does in this backstory, I just love. He's missing, like, yeah, he's not living, right? He's not living in this world, it seems like. He's just there. No lie. Okay. she's seeing that. That's Elias. He's watching. He was just watching. And he's getting stoned because of it. Poor guy. Damn, they they got the whole town on him quickly. And then is this where he just this is when he just loses control like he did before. Damn. I mean, in a way he sort of was a monster. Wow. He went all in on them. Holy shit. See, that's the thing. You wouldn't see him do that in today's time, but that's because he's learned from these experiences somehow. Although we don't. Use too much of his energy. This looks so good. It always does, but I just feel like I need to say it every time something looks good in this show. Which should be every frame probably, but it's using the technique. And then what happened next? They're chilling. Pretty sure that was the thumbnail. What the hell, dude? What do you mean you're pretty sure? This is taking some turns. What the hell? I mean, he very well could be. We don't know. We don't know anything about him. He doesn't even know. He says, I think I've eaten humans before. He doesn't even know. I mean, you gotta be pretty brave to not be afraid of him. As good as, as good as he's been to you thus far, he's pretty fucking scary sometimes. I mean, what do you even say to that? He didn't take the joke at all. He's like, what? Hmm. That's fair. That is true. You would be no different than anything else in this world. Just eating. See, I'd be scared as fuck. I think I've eaten humans before. That's just a scary line. I don't like that. He's a pretty good kitty cat. It's the one thing you'll never forget. You try not to bring that up too much in conversation. Hmm. No, I want to keep going. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Keep the stories rolling. I mean, maybe not in that way, but right. Oh shit, I'm in the land of the dragons. How could I forget? Hey, it's all of them! I knew they'd be there! Well, those are okay, are those the same ones as before? Yeah, they are, I think. And when she does fall in water, she doesn't swim back up. What the fuck is that? Is that a... That's not a dragon. We already learned about the 3 types of dragons. That's something else. It's like a giant eel fish. She's used to it by now. Oh, okay. Dude! Eternity. This is like creating a character in any video game. You have to think this over carefully. This is choosing your race, basically. She just has to do it. So it can be anything. That's kind of cool. No direction at all. Just make something that you like. I mean, I don't think that was a requirement. He said it was a good idea, though, so... So beautiful, man! I can't wait to see what her wand looks like. That's what I'm ready for. Alright. Basic. Basic. That is a lot of work to carve that out of a damn log. That's no joke. I forgot about... Alright, let's see this. Let's see this. How long does it make or take to make this kind of stuff? That's my question right now. Like, I mean, like, just the art in general. It's time to dance. Yeah, just... How awesome it'd be a mage in this world. Do anything. Throw a party with the elves like this at any time. This reminds me a lot of, like, a classic Disney film or something. It does. It's just carefree, light, beautiful. She did? Oh shit, she did. Cool. Yeah, that is awesome. That was cool. I like that. That was really cool. We learned everything, man. Not yet though. Not yet though. Is everything so dark all of a sudden? I didn't like that ending. Why is everything so dark all of a sudden? I feel like some shit's gonna happen before Chisei gets back. Something to Elias or something. I don't know. I don't know, dude. This episode was so good. Nothing happened, but it was just so good. And I feel like that's a lot of the episodes so far. I mean, I don't mean nothing happened. Obviously, stuff happened. I'm not stupid, but I never. I've every episode thus far, at least once I've mentioned how good the art and how good the music is, but I never really took time to appreciate the people behind this show and how much like they are going all. They're not cutting corners on anything. Even the best of the best shows, you'll see time to time like, oh, that scene was sloppy. They just wanted to get that done quickly or something like that, but I just don't see that at all. They're taking everything into account in making the show. And that's something I hadn't really thought about ever with any show is I mean, you notice it when it's bad, but when it's really good, it's not something you think about. So that's awesome. Hey, is that Nevin? Was that Nevin? I know that's the whole species of dragons look the same, but I swear to God, if that's a Nevin back from the dead, my boy, I would love to see him back. He was cool until he turned into a tree. Never wanted to know more, uncover a mystery so bad. More than, wait, hold on. How do I word this better? I've never been more excited to solve a mystery than I have been when it comes to Elias's backstory. I want to know what he is. But you know what I feel like? The more and more we get information on him, the more and more I feel like the show's never going to tell us. That would be something. And it just feels like it's in the nature of the show. If they just never told us what his past was was like and just left it up to interpretation. Again, we're not even halfway through the show, so it's done for me to start making predictions like that, but I'm just thinking ahead. It'd be cool if they did that. But at the same time, I would hate it because we would never know for sure what his past was like and what he is. I don't know, I guess the manga guys already know what's up, but maybe you guys are loving the show. I don't see how you could not appreciate the show. I can see how you might not enjoy it, because it is definitely, there's not a whole lot in it. There's a whole lot, but there's not, what am I trying to say here? It's definitely slow-paced, in a way. It's definitely, like, it's just, it doesn't have a lot in it, but the little bit of stuff that it does have is just done times 1,000. Like, it's done so well. So I can understand why people might not enjoy this show. I can absolutely 100% understand that, as with many shows. There's always reasons why people might not like it, but I think anybody would be able to appreciate what this show has done and how well it's doing what it's doing. Does that make sense to you guys? I think that's the best way I could explain it, but I mean, I suck at explaining things in the first place, so. That's all we got for this week. I thank you guys for watching. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere around the halfway point, it either does a recap episode or it skips a week or something along those lines. Because we haven't missed a week yet, have we? I think it's been weekly so far. But I mean, coming to New Year's and everything, and it's coming to the halfway point, it just feels like there probably should be a week of a week break somewhere. Not saying I want a week break, I'd rather have this every week, but it would feel natural to have a week break somewhere. Just warning you guys, because it might happen, because most shows don't warn you until like the day before. They're like, oh, by the way, no episode this weekend. Wait till next week. It sucks. The worst thing ever. But, yeah, I've been loving the show so far. I'll be back with you guys next week to watch episode number 12. Until then, talk to you guys later. Peace out.